talking about black history and black people in general can feel really awkward for a lot of people. It's a really touchy subject. No one really wants to upset people. But to people of color, black people, it's obviously something really important and something that hold very close to our hearts. My mum is white British. My dad is half Jamaican, half English. His dad was born in Jamaica, Kingston. So for me, growing up, I grew up in Lewisham, which is a very mixed area. So a lot of my friends are Caribbean, African. So I've grown up around a lot of black people. So to them, as I'm very light-skinned, straight hair, to them, they can tell I'm not fully white, but they can tell there's something there. But then it usually is Arab or maybe Asian, Turkish, Mediterranean kind of thing. Obviously, I know my roots, but it can be frustrating because you feel like you don't really know who you identify with. It's always a question. Like, I'll get to know someone and I'll know the question will be coming, like, so where are you actually from then? Because I thought using them like, nah, everyone says that, but no, I'm actually quarter Caribbean. So it's just something you get used to, really. I feel like it is not a privilege, but you get to experience two completely different cultures. Like when I'm with my black side of my family, obviously food-wise and everything, I get all that good stuff. With the white side of my family, all the other goods. It's like you get to cheat life. You get two completely different lives in one. I'm proud to be mixed race. I'm really proud. I feel like all the George Floyd, Black Lives Matter stuff, obviously that's been a big thing the last few years. It's like all the stuff that we've known about the world and how the world is run and unfairly towards black people. It's like now everyone's realizing, but it's kind of sad that it took something like that for everyone to wake up and see what's really wrong with the world. Yeah, it was heartbreaking, really, seeing all that. I did actually go to the protests as well in London. It was weird because for me, when I was at the protests, it felt like it's like, you know, like in old films when you can see them protesting, but that just shows where we are in the world. Like all these protests and stuff for Black Lives to Matter, like that was all happening back then when all that was going on. But today, it's still, nothing's changed at all. I think a lot of people think things have changed, but it's not. It's really, really not. In the area I've grown up in, like I said, it's predominantly black, Caribbean, African. There should be more opportunities out there for people like myself to get into high roles in the industry, like places like this. Even since I've got into this industry, I've noticed it is majority white. I did know that already, but when I actually came in, I saw what all the things I've heard forever and saw it actually is. They'll have a few black people. And the worst thing about it is I feel like a lot of places will have a couple of black people there and then be like, yeah, you know what, we've got a few, that's all right now. We don't, you know what I mean? But that's like the level that it's at. That mindset of a few black people will do needs to go, and it needs to be, if you really want diversity, it just needs to be equal. Like it shouldn't be majority white and then a few black people. It just needs to be equal and just spoken about. I feel like throughout my life I've not really found exactly who I fit in with. I am proud to be mixed race, Caribbean and English, and yeah, just have to keep fighting for diversity in the industry and just keep pushing and making a change.